and welcome to Rachel's Creations. On this YouTube tutorial, you will learn how to do a slip knot, chain, single crochet, double crochet, treble crochet, snipping off, and weaving in your ends. What you will need for this YouTube tutorial is your yarn of choice. I am using Vanna's Choice in Pink Poodle. I'm using an H crochet hook, H size or 5mm crochet hook. I'm using a pair of craft scissors and a yarn needle. You can buy these anywhere at Walmart. I bought mine at Joann's, where I get mostly all my crochet supplies. Alright, so first off we're going to start with the slip knot, so just kind of get a good amount of yarn. Okay, so how you're going to do your slip knot is you're going to hold out your finger like this, and you're just going to get the tail end of your yarn and you're just going to drape it over, just like that, where the tail end is facing opposite of you, it's not facing you. Then you're going to bring the tail end forward and it's going to create an X. And then you're going to take the yarn that's connected to the skein of yarn and you're going to bring it forward and around to make 2 loops on your finger. And then you're going to grab the first loop that you did, and then you're just going to bring it over and just pull up your finger. I'll do that one more time, but this time it's going to be in slow motion. Alright, and then you are going to just insert your hook and then pull down on the yarn that's connected to your skein. You don't want to pull too tight because then you won't be able to get your hook through the slip knot. Before we start chaining, we're going to talk about how to hold your yarn and how to hold your crochet hook. Now, there's many different ways you can hold your yarn and many different ways you can hold your crochet hook. This is how I hold my yarn and hold my crochet hook. Whichever way feels comfortable to you, that's how you're going to hold it. How I hold my yarn is I wrap the yarn around my pinky, my pinky going back to front, so I wrap it, and then my finger going back to front, my index finger. So let me do that one more time. And that's how I hold my yarn. And there's many different ways to hold your crochet hook. I've seen a lot of ways. But the main 2 ways are the knife or the spoon method, and then the pencil method. I hold it the knife or the spoon method. So now let's get started with chaining. All you do is you yarn over. Don't yarn over back to front. You want to yarn over front to back. That's how you yarn over, front to back. And you just yarn over and you just pull that through the loop. And that's 1 chain. And you yarn over and you pull through. That's 2 chains. Yarn over front to back, not back to front, front to back, yarn over and pull through. That's 3 chains. This is how you count the chains. I'm going to kind of take my hook out there. There's 1, 2, and 3. Or if you look kind of like on the back part, there's these little kind of starting to make a V's. There's 1, 2, and 3. But I just kind of count the little hoops right here. So we have 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to chain to 10 and start doing single crochets. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So you never count the loop on your hook as a chain. It never counts as a chain. To kind of go over tension really fast, tension, you want to find a good enough tension where it's not too tight, where if you yarn over you can't really pull it through, or if you like pull up and it's like really loose. You don't want too loose of chains because then you're going to create holes in your work, and you don't want that because it's not pretty. So you just want to find the good enough tension to where you can easily just yarn over, pull through, and they're good enough, they're a good sized chains. So you have chained 10, and in order to do a single crochet back down the chain, foundation chain, you are going to chain one more. So yarn over and pull through. Now what we're going to do in order to do a single crochet back down, we are going to insert our hook in the second chain from the hook. Remember, the loop on your hook never counts as a chain. So the second chain from the hook, you go 1 and 2. You're going to insert into the chain. And how I insert it at the bottom of the chain to where I have 2. If you look at it, if you pull it apart, there's 2 stitches there. That just gives me more better foundation. So I insert it kind of at the bottom of the chain to where I have 2 loops. And this is how you single crochet. So you insert your hook, you yarn over, and you pull through, and you have 2 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over again, and you're going to pull through both of those. And that is a single crochet. Again, we're going to insert our hook into the chain. We're going to yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. All right, so continue to do that down the foundation chain, and I will meet you back at the end. Okay, so we are at the end and we are at the last chain. So I'm just gonna do a single crochet in the last chain. So I'm going to insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through both loops on the hook. And it is going to naturally curl. That's okay, because as you do more work on it, it will uncurl itself. So what I like to do is I like to double check and see if I did the right amount of stitches. You always want to do that because if you miss a stitch, it ruins your whole thing. So how you count stitches is that if you look at the top of your work, there's these little V's. Those are stitches. So we need to count those. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So since we chained 10, we need to have 10 single crochets. If you remember, we did a chain 1 to turn around and go back down the foundation chain. We need a chain 1 on this side in order for it to be balanced. And then you're just going to turn your work around. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go back down the foundation chain. So we chained 1 and we're going to go into that, and right underneath, if you look in this little hole, you go into that stitch, and you want to make sure whenever you go into a stitch, you have 2 loops. If you spread it, it's going to be 2 loops. And then you're going to yarn over and pull through. You're going to have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through both of those. Again, you're going to insert it into that stitch. Make sure there's 2, not 1, 2 little loops. Yarn over, pull through 2. You have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2. All right. Again, you insert, you yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through 2. So pause the video and continue, and I will meet you down at the end. Okay, so we are at the last single crochet, the last stitch that we need to go into. So we're going to insert our hook, yarn over, pull through, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through both of those loops. And there you have 2 rows of single crochet. Now we're going to move on to double crochets, which double crochets are my favorite. And all you need to do is you need to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, because a chain 3 is the same height as a double crochet. So chain 3 and turn your work. Now this chain 3 will count as a double crochet, so you don't need to go into that stitch that's right underneath it. you're gonna wanna go into the next stitch. So how you do a double crochet is you yarn over first. Remember, you don't yarn over back to front, you yarn over front to back. You yarn over and you insert your hook into the stitch, yarn over, pull through. You're gonna have 3 loops on your hook. You're gonna yarn over, pull through only 2 loops, where you have 2 loops on your hook, and you're going to yarn over and then pull through the last 2. And that is a double crochet. Again, you yarn over, you insert it into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Again, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through where you have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So pause the video and continue, and I will meet you at the end. Okay, so we are at the last stitch that we need to go into. So we're going to yarn over and insert it into that stitch. Yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And so now you have 1 row of double crochet. So now what we're going to do, since we chained 3 on this side, we need to make it even, we need to make it balanced. We need to chain 3. And this is going to count as a double crochet, so we're going to turn our work, and instead of going into that first stitch, we are going to go into the next stitch. We're going to do another row of double crochet. So we're going to yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Again, yarn over, insert into that stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So pause the video and continue on down, and I will show you what to do with the chain 3. Okay, so we are at the end, and if you counted, we have 1, because the chain 3 counts as a double crochet. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we need to have 1 more, and if you look at your chain 3 that you did at the previous row, you have this chain 3, the top part, and that's where you enter in your hook. So first off, we're going to yarn over, and we're going to insert into the top of that chain 3, and we're going to yarn over and then pull through where we have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So there are 2 rows of single crochet and 2 rows of double crochet. So now we're going to move on to the treble crochet. So the height of a treble crochet is 4 chains, so we are going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we are going to turn our work. And again, we're not going to go into that stitch right underneath that because this counts as a treble. We're going to go into the next stitch. So how you do a treble crochet is you're going to yarn over twice. So 1, 2, and you're going to insert into that next stitch, yarn over, pull through 2. You're going to have 4 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over, pull through only 2. You're going to have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2. You're going to have 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2. And that is how you do a treble crochet. So once again, you're going to yarn over twice. You're going to insert it, yarn over. You're going to have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2. 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2. 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2. Again, you're going to yarn over twice, and you're going to insert, yarn over, pull through, You're gonna have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Pause the video and continue on down, and I will meet you at the end. Okay, so if you count, we have 1, because the chain 4 counts as a treble. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. We need to do 1 more into the top of that chain 3 from the previous row. So we're going to yarn over twice. And we're going to insert into that top chain, yarn over, pull through. We're going to have 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, 2 loops, yarn over, and pull through 2. So if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, we are good to go. We're going to chain 4 because, you know, we chain 4 on this side. We need to make it even. We need to make it balanced. So we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we're going to turn our work. All right, so remember, we're not going to go into the stitch right underneath that. We're going to go into the next stitch. So we're going to yarn over twice, insert it into that stitch, yarn over, pull through. We have 4 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2. Again, yarn over twice, insert, yarn over, pull through, 4 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, 2 loops, yarn over, and pull through 2. Yarn over twice, insert, yarn over, pull through. 4 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2. So pause the video and continue on down, and I will meet you at the end. Okay, so if you counted, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. We need to have 1 more, and we're going to insert it into the top of the chain 4 that we did in the previous row. So you're going to insert it into the top of that chain 4. Yarn over, pull through. You have 4 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, 2 loops, yarn over, and pull through 2. So you have 2 rows of single, 2 rows of double, and 2 rows of treble. Now there is a stitch that is called the double treble, where you yarn over 3 times, but it's very rarely used, so I'm not going to teach you that. It's basically the same thing, but you yarn over 3 times. And you just keep on, just pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. So now we're going to snip off. There's many different ways on how you can snip off. This is how I do it, just because I feel like it's more secure this way. It's not going to unravel at all. So what you're going to do is you're going to chain 1, and you're going to grab your craft scissors, or a regular pair of scissors, and you're just going to cut off about maybe like 3 inches. And I pull up a little bit, and then I yarn over. I bring that yarn and yarn it over, and I pull it through that loop. And then I just pull it down. It makes a little knot, but once you weave in the ends, it will go away. So now I'm going to teach you how to weave in your ends. So go ahead and get your yarn needle. Now it doesn't matter which one you weave in first. I'm going to do the one from our foundation chain, our slip knot. So what I do is I lick my thumb and my index finger, and I grab it and I twist it. And you just want to put it into the yarn needle. And it's really easy. You just weave it into your work, however it goes in. And then you just kind of push it and you just pull it out. And you want to pull it a little bit, grab your scissors, and then cut off that extra yarn. All right, the next one, you lick your thumb and your forefinger, and you just twist it. Grab your yarn needle, insert it into the yarn needle, and just weave it in. You don't want to like weave it into the stitches like you're actually like doing sewing. No, don't do that, because it will unravel. You just kind of want to like weave it into the bottom of the stitches. That's where I insert mine. And I just You don't need to weave in the whole strand of yarn. So I don't think you need to do that. All right, and that's your swatch that you made. 2 rows of single crochet, 2 rows of double, and 2 rows of treble. Thank you so much for tuning in to Rachel's Creations. I will see y'all next time. Bye.